You hear me, human. Leave.
The child doesn't lift her head.
I've spotted something. Alexander. But wait, he's too well protected here.
Need I repeat myself?
But I know nothing of any Verdus.
We already know the truth, Magister. Now speak.
I am a proud loyal to the Order. I would not dream of subverting our cause.
Atusa, please.
Your Godwoken has asked you a question. Answer him.
Need I repeat myself?
It hasn't changed a bit.
But I know nothing of any Verdus.
We already know the truth, Magister. Now speak.
I am a proud loyal to the Order.
It's a lot nicer here than that. I'm sure glad you went back to save the others. Saw one of them wringing out their tunic at the shore a few hours ago. Say hi for me.
Already know the truth, Magister. Now speak.
I'm a proud loyal to you. I would not dream of subverting our cause.
Come on, man.
Please.
Stay back, sorcerer, and stay silent. Our Godwoken speaks.
We know you've been helping sorcerers escape, Atusa. We have proof.
I'd sooner cut my tongue out than lie to you, Alexander. I know nothing of any escapees.
If you can tell the Godwoken no more, your tongue is of no use. Cut it out.
This can't be serious, Alexander. Come!
You should know by now to obey your superior, Magister, whatever she may ask.
Stay silent, you!
Bishop Alexander looks up at the sound of your voice, curiosity on his face. Recognition seems to flicker in his eyes for a moment, but then he shakes his head. Atusa pinches the tip of her tongue with 2 fingers and brings her dagger to its root. Her eyes squeeze shut. Drops of blood form against...
Stop! My father, may his soul rest in peace, would be disappointed in you, Atusa. To think you would lie to his only son, your bishop, and the fate of our realm hangs in the balance. If you will not help us save it, Dallas.
Yes, Your Holiness.
I believe we're done here.
What a waste. Come, we'll be needed elsewhere.
The Lizard Magister, or what's left of her, lies in a puddle of gore.
Always late.
She was a lizard, yet a magister. No matter her reasons, her penalty was...
These creatures are so prone to violence. Naturally, the weakest...
Where is he?
on, old man. I can't wait all day. I told him at noon exactly, didn't I? He hasn't changed a bit. Always late.
Did you see him? You did, right? Those claws. Wonder what's behind the masks, too. Can't be pretty.
Where is he?
Move along, eh? Don't want to get the Atusa treatment myself.
He hasn't changed a bit. Always late.
Come on then, Leg. Did you see them, sir? Bishop Alexander and the hammer herself, they were so close, almost within arm's reach.
Your grip hasn't changed a bit. Always late.
You keep it name out of your mouth. A traitor cannot be murdered. A traitor can only receive their due. The divine order's all that stands between everything you see and a void woken's throat. Any traitor to them, believe it or don't. The divine order doesn't need our loyalty. They'll save us in spite of ourselves.
I will not.
Mama, where are you, darling?
Come on.
He hasn't changed a bit. Always late.
I find only bread. I want no trouble.
Bread or brisket, toast the same.
Your grift teaches you to bully others. Pathetic.
You keep his name out of your mouth. You filthy cock-chewer.
I told him at noon exactly.
Have you?
Didn't I?
Disgusting. Just like all your kind.
Saw him, didn't you? The hammer and Alexander. They gave that scaly missed quite the scene. The bishop himself and his right hand laid down the law on a traitor and burst into quite the bloody mess, she did. Bishop's the son of the dead divine. Don't know when we'll get a new one, but Alexander's looking after. And the hammer's a solid sort. Don't take no guff and don't stand for no idling. Earned that name for a reason. When you give up the darkness that's inside you. Take your fault, it's there. They're working on a cure for you even now. Got some good leads, so I hear. You can trust Dallas to take care of it. And once you're cured, your life will start again. So in the time of Lucian, of course. Who wouldn't join up with God himself when we lost him? Well, it only made sense to see his will through. Can't for certain. But I reckon when God himself gives his life to protect you, you don't waste the gift. So that's what we do. Lucian gave his life to protect Rivellon. If we let the Voidwoken get to it now, well, we'd have lost it. Fort Joy ain't no summer camp. No one said it were, but it's the best we've got to protect the realm.
Come on then, Lexi. He hasn't changed a bit.
I find only bread. I want no trouble.
Bread or a brisket, toast the same.
Your grift teaches you to bully others. Pathetic.
You keep his name out of your mouth, you filthy cunt you are.
Have your cud.
Disgusting, just like all your kind.
Disgusting like threats.
Right, God, will you put the dragging this on? Take that on next week, just hand over the phone.
I will not.
Come on.
I find only bread. I want no trouble.
Bread or a brisket, toast the same.
Your grift teaches you to bully others. Pathetic.
You keep his name out of your mouth. Cunt you are.
Have your cud.
Disgusting, just like all your kind.
Disgusting like threats.
Right, God, will you quit dragging this on? Take that on next week, just hand over the phone.
I will
I
not.
told him at noon exactly. Didn't I?
Come on then, Lexi. Pay up.
I find only bread. I want no trouble.
Bread or a brisket, toast the same.
Your grift teaches you to bully others. Pathetic.
You keep his name out of your mouth. You filthy cunt you are.
Have your cud.
Come on, old man.
Like all your
I
kind.
can't wait all day.
Disgusting like theft. Disgusting like threats.
Right, God, will you quit dragging this on? Ain't that hard, Lexi. Just hand over the gold.
I will not.
Mummy's right here. Where are you?
A fella can't hear himself think with all this racket. Day and night she hollers after that. Yeah, that Farah? You gotta cut that out. What's happened to you? Aye, she needs help, but none I can give. Mad as a cuckoo, that one, and twice as loud. Distraught don't even begin to cover it. She's hollering after that child of hers. Killed by a void woman, she was. Been dead and buried for a month now, and there ain't no amount of hollering that'll bring her back.
Please, please, you must help me. No one here will help. Oh, bless you, bless you. She's been missing for days now. Irma's her name. She's about as high as your hip. Black of hair, a quiet child. I'm sick with worry. Completely sick. And no one in this damn camp will lift up. I last saw her just here, near 3 days ago. She was playing with her little doll, and I was washing out her tunic. I turned from her for one moment. This place turns people cold. Cold and wicked. That fellow Jeth over there speaks unutterable evil, but I can't move away from him. Yes, of course. Here, you should take it with you. When you find her, give her the doll.
She soaks up a steady stream of tears with her.
She ought to come with you then. She ought to follow you back. You are an angel. Truly you are.
He hasn't changed a bit. Always late.
Irma?
The child doesn't lift her head from her knee. The child doesn't lift her head from her knee.
Always wanted.
I don't think I ain't watching. That's your 5th blue jester this round.
Ah, you're back. Please, did you find Irma? She still hasn't returned. Where could... Bless you.
Irma? Right hand.
Where are you, darling?
Right hand, boy.
He hasn't changed a bit. Always late.
Junk.
Come on, old man. I can't wait all day.
Irma? Irma?
You there? I'm looking for an inmate. He wears a large bronze ring with a dragon stamped into it. Name of Migo. Have you seen him? None of your business, inmate. Find me if you hear of a Migo. I told him at noon exactly, didn't I?
who presided over us all.
Where is he?
What of it?
Greetings, child. I find myself in your so-called divine lands, yet I feel his absence deep in my heart all the same. You may feel like an inmate here, but you and your captors are the same stuff, in race and customs, if not heart. You'll see what a difference that can make.
What of it? Yeah, what of it? Looky here, mates. A fresh face. We love fresh faces, don't we? Oh, yes, we do. Why don't you join us in a round of cards? First hands on the house. Chuff to you, Chief. Here you come.
You glance at your hand. 2 purple monarchs. A hard hand to beat.
Quite the hand, Freshie. Unfortunately, 2 is less than 5, and that's how many purples I've got. I reckon that makes me the winner. I'll be having your fee then. I'm sure the Reds told ya. No one gets along without paying the interment fee. So, let's make this easy. Empty your pockets. Are you really gonna make this so hard, Freshie? We'll see about that, Freshie.
Our Father.
the recall for me.
Bless the void. Send us your children, your supplicants, and you divine.
The woman is scrabbling at her throat, as though she can hardly breathe. As she catches sight of you, recognition flashes in her terrified eyes. She drops her hand.
Ben Mist! Ivan! Ben Mist! You killed them! You killed them! He killed them all! Murderer! Keep him away from me! Help! Somebody!
Stay back. Stay back. Keep that monster bedmast away from me.
Rust.
Guards! Guards! Keep him!
You there. You've just arrived, isn't that right? Are you quite alone? In that case, listen up. You must think me mad to approach a stranger, but this camp is full of cowards and I'm running out of time. Fast. Too fast. Way too fast. I've been here a long time. Longer than anyone else. People get taken sometimes. Some folks say that I have a way out of here. It won't be easy, and I need... Are you interested?
To avoid woken, not attracted to source. But why? When another divine...
Oh, noble. But after the Magus has taken... Good luck with your friends, though. Enjoy your life.
Why hasn't Alexander risen yet?
Change your mind about my offer yet? Believe whatever you want. This may be your only chance at... Attaboy. Who wouldn't? The plan's simple. Completely foolproof. I have a spell that I can use to teleport you right out of it. There's an artifact that you can use to teleport me out of this place. Then I can use my spell to free you in turn. This item, though... It's in quite an unfortunate location. It's found its way into a nest of crocodilians on a secluded beach nearby. Here, give me your map and I'll show you where to go. Not enough to trouble a fine specimen such as yourself. Get that artifact, and you and I are as good as free. Go...
When another divine arises, will source change back?
Tight.
What if there are no sorcerers? Yet so quickly we find source so dangerous. What in his death caused it? So void woken are attracted to source. But why? When another divine arises, will source change back?
Will you quit dragging it on? Play that hard next week. Just hand over the goal.
Stay down, you!
Bow your head, please! If we chant the endless prayer, the next divine will ascend! So do I. By the divine, so do I. If Bishop Alexander doesn't rise, some blame the Voidwoken for Alexander's failure to ascend. If all we sorcerers can be cured...
Hey, I know you.
Losa, the dark-eyed jokester you met aboard the ship, waves enthusiastically and dips into a mock elegant curtsy.
Back then I was... Madame Josephine Iffen Ben Mezd, right? Nothing like a nice tentacle slap across the moor to set the tone for the week, eh? How'd you escape? Me too. Did you hear something? When you were in the water, I mean. I heard the same thing. Do you know what this means? It means I'm not...
Losa's voice catches in her throat. The joy drains from her face. Her eyes lose focus, and her whole body goes. She is stock still, waxy skinned, her eyes dark. Greyish black veins run from her eyes down her cheeks. Her head snaps to you mechanically, and her eyes lock with yours. Dark pupils dilated into great black voids. Light suddenly flashes back into her face. The grey veins drain to pinkish flesh.
Anyway, what were we talking about? Ah, it's nothing really. It's just... I'm just a bit... well, a bit... hospitable? Put it like this. You've never been a host, I bet. That's because you're an infested clump of leaves on the side of the road. That ain't bad, though. I'd give just about anything to be like you. But I'm a roadside inn. Red door, flowers out front, friendly lady at the door beckoning like a goddamn gold star inn for the disembodied. Now, isn't that just the question of the hour? I can't be sure just yet. I'll be surprised if it's a demon. Definitely not a sprite either. Maybe a spec. So, how are you enjoying the joy? Yeah? I was just thinking the same. So, you want to check this place out together? Strength in numbers and all that. It does, right? Before we head out, I've got more than a few tricks up my sleeve, so you'll have to pick which one I'll pull out if... Lately, I've been into the enchanting arts, but I can shoot, slash, summon, steal, whatever your little black heart desires. So, what'll it be? Don't know if you could tell, but mysticism's kinda my speciality. Let's get into the nitty-gritty while we're at it. What sort of magic are you interested in?
Have you, cud?